Yo, what's happening, guys? So I was sorting out all the parts and prices on how much it would cost to rebuild the 7M. And in theory, I've came up to 11,000. But that's with all the parts that I want, with like transmission and all that jazz. Anyway, so I made a build list for the engine, for the crank. So if I get the crank balance, with the pistons and rods, it would be $300 to $800, which is quite a lot, and that's without the pistons. So right now, my money is super tight. I'm really debating if I want to just go back to eBay pistons for now, and then go forge again later for the pistons. Because the Blue Supra transmission just went out. All it has is just reverse. It has fluid, and that's probably why it didn't want to drive when my brother took it. But yeah, Blue Supra's gonna need a lot of work. I'm also gonna have to rebuild the engine on the Blue Supra again because when I honed it out, I honed it too much. So it has a lot of piston slap. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine to drive it. It's just gonna be really annoying. But not only that, the transmission is out for the Blue Supra, so doesn't want to drive. And Black Supra, on the other hand, build list. Well, I need new pistons. That's already $1,200 for the pistons. And then I guess I could reuse the bearings because they don't look too bad at all. Yeah, my money is really tight right now. So pistons, 1,200, block bore. If I do get the pistons that I want, it would be 1,200, and then the block plus the bore. So 1,200 plus another $500 to $800 on top, because the block needs to get bored for the new pistons. Because because right now currently the standard size is not available at the moment. It's really on back order. And yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking just order the damn pistons, but I'm thinking just order the pistons. But I need new valves too for the exhaust side, because not all the exhaust valves, but some of the exhaust valves are pretty bent because there's leakage through there. And if I do the head work, that's gonna be another machining would be 150 to 200 for the head work. And then if I do oversized valves, that's another, a couple $100 there. Valve springs, I might just reuse my valve springs for now since they are BCs, but they're like an old BCs. I think it might be okay for now. So I'll leave the valve springs alone, but I do need new valves. So exhaust valves, that's like another $400 right there. So 400, need new pistons. If I get new pistons, depending which one I get for the oversize, I'm gonna have to bore the block. I would get a torque plate, but I don't think it's necessary at the moment right now. As long as the machinist knows what they're doing, everything should be good. Oil pump gear, for sure I'm gonna need that. That's already $350, so. Alright, so oil pump, $350. Crank balance, $300 to $800 to get it balanced. Plus on top of that, I need new pistons, so that's $1,200 plus that $800, so that's already $2,000. $2,350 just for the pistons, bore and block balance, crank balance, and then oil pump gear. I need new exhaust valves, so that's another $400, so it's already $2,700. Man, price is adding up fast, especially with the things I want to do. But man, it's gonna be a long project, man. So how did I get to 11,000? Well, I was planning on getting new bearings. Do the whole pistons and blocks, so at 2,750 that 2750 is still there. But if I want to add more, as in add valve springs, the dual valve springs is like $700 for the springs. And then the intake valves, they sell intake valves and exhaust valves separately. But yeah, if I get the intake valves also, that's another $400 on top of the exhaust valves. So that's already $800. Oh fuck, that's like pretty much already $3,000. And I also added the turbo that I wanted, which is like 2,500 to 3,000, which is pretty much like the whole build. The cost of the build. What else do I have? Yeah, I have right here oil kit cooler. It's like already $400, but I know I'm gonna need that sooner or later. Subaru catch can, $500 for the whole kit. I know I'm gonna need that later on. Radiator, I still have a stock radiator. It's like $400. New intercooler setup, it's like $700 because customization for intercooler. Still need the intercooler itself. That's like $400 for the intercooler, and then plus the pipings, another couple hundred. Yeah, so I'm not sure what to do at the moment because the Blue Supra can't really drive, at least not right now. And if I do swap my manual transmission into the Blue Supra, I'm gonna have to swap over my clutch pedals and my clutch reservoir. That doesn't seem that much big of a deal, but I have to drop the transmission again. And then knowing that the Blue Supra has a pretty bad piston slap, it's just gonna be really annoying to drive. Not only that, who knows how long it will drive. But yeah, so I'm gonna need 2JZ throttle body for the aftermarket intake. That's about like $100. And then I also need the accelerator cable. This could be another $100, so it's like $200 right there. Overall, this is the build list so far, and yeah, I went ahead and made me a GoFundMe. So if you want to GoFundMe, please and thank you. That'd be really nice. I'll put it in the description in case you guys do want to help me out or so. Cause yeah, my money is really tight right now, and looking for another job, you know. So what I'm gonna need: pistons, 1,200. If I have to bore the block, that's already $500 to $800. Last time I got it honed, I didn't get it bored. It was like probably like 350, $400. But if I'm getting it bored this time, he said it was like $87 per cylinder or something. So I'm just gonna say 800. Pistons plus the bore is already 2,000. And then I'm gonna need the oil pump gear. That's already 350. So yeah, 2350 there. And then exhaust valves, I'm gonna need that. That's 2,700 already. Headwork, it's gonna be $150 to $200 at least for the machining, and to get the valves seated and ported, so maybe like 200 for the headwork. So much money. All right, so right now I'm in a really bad position. So right now I'm just debating on going eBay pistons, stock bore. I'm probably just gonna take the crank to the shop and just have them just balance it by itself. We'll see. I might have to go eBay pistons for now because I know eBay pistons would work. I just can't push it any more than 10 pounds. I mean, I've pushed it at 15 before, but who knows how long that was going to last. I mean, who knows how long it was going to last, but I might have to go eBay pistons because this is a still standard bore. Ah, sucks, man. Well, yeah, so I've come to the conclusion it's gonna be at least 3,000. Yeah, at least 3,000. 2,750 pistons. Get the block board, plus the valve, plus the oil pump. 300. 700. Yeah, it's pretty much already at 3,000. It's a lot of money. Well, alright, well, just want to talk to you guys about this. And all the accessories that I wanted to is the coils, the IAG AEM, which is like $800 for the whole kit. The coils that I want are pretty good. I believe the set is capable of 50,000 volts, which is a lot for a coil. Yeah, so total with my setup that I want to go with, it's around 4,000, 4,500. That's just for the parts and the machining. The labor, I'm doing it myself. Okay, so if I were to go eBay, the pistons on eBay is like 200 bucks for the whole kit. So if I were to go a cheap route, 200 bucks for the pistons instead of 1,200. So it would be, so if I were to go eBay, it would be $200 for the pistons. And then if I balance the crank, it would be like 200, let's just say 250. 250. And then plus balancing the crank, that would be probably like 700 bucks, I want to say, just to get it balanced. Maybe probably like 300-400 bucks. So 400, let's just say 400. 400 balancing plus the pistons, so it's like 650. Let's just say 700 plus tax, just for the pistons, eBay pistons, and balancing the crankshaft. I should be able to use the bearings because I'm planning on to. So yeah, I'll probably just go eBay for now, and then once I'm ready, I'll go full on out, billet everything. So it's 700 for all that. I might have a stock oil pump gearing somewhere. I haven't really looked yet, but that just might be the plan for now. eBay for now, pistons, and then just take it easy on the whole car, fix the wire harness, take my throttle body back from the Blue Supra. That should be it. Oh no, I still need new valves. So it's 700 total right now. If I do get the billet, if I do get the billet oil pump gear, it's 350. But unless if I do have a stock one, I should be able to use that. Another thing. Whoa. I still need exhaust valves because all of those are toast. So exhaust valves, that's like 400. So I guess if I were to go the cheap route, it'd be about 1,200 for everything, really, which I should be able to do. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go that route for now. I know I said I was gonna go all out, but these prices are just adding up too quickly, and it's just too fast, you know. Inflation F you, bro. If there's someone out there that has $1 million that just wants to give me $5 grand, you know, I'd be more than happy. So yeah, this is what I have out so far. I might go the cheap route, just get the Supra going. Just because I hate looking at the Supra torn apart like this. Other than that, thank you for watching and peace out. Let me know what you guys think. Probably gonna have to stick with the turbo for now. Anyways, peace.